G'day, hi and welcome out here in Wakefield in front of Cafe 1870. Been there since 1870, and I'm a little bit early. By a little bit, I mean a lot, because I had to do some birthday shopping for my nephew and for my friend's little princess as well. And we're overlooking the Gatineau River here. You can see I got it on the low resolution, of course, but I've walked across this river when I was a kid on logs, when they used to do the log drives down here. There's the covered bridge way down there, the infamous Wakefield Bridge, right down there. And that bridge has been around for a long time. There's a whole bunch of houses and stuff up in the hills. They don't look very high, but I tell you, when you're trying to get up those driveways, most of the people park down at the road because they can't get up there in the winter. It's just like, it's literally like that, the way up the driveways. There's an old church over there, an old mine that goes into Tulip Valley, and this is the infamous Gatineau River, where Grey Owl, you remember Grey Owl? This is where his neck of the woods. But anyway, I'm going to go do some town exploring. I got about an hour to kill, and it's not too bad now. It was very excruciatingly warm. I think I'm going to cross the road because all the cool stuff's on the other side of the road, but it was very excruciatingly warm today, so I'm glad I wore shorts. Just say that. I know the rule is you never go on stage with shorts on, but yeah. Get across the road so I don't get flattened. But anyway, yeah, so this is just the big town of Wakefield, Quebec. It's grown up a lot since I was a kid, but not by very much. Most of these buildings are really old. They just get new facelifts every now and then. So, old brick buildings and stuff like that. And then got a canoe place here. Got bicycles. No music stores though, strangely enough. You'd think there'd be a music store here. And no payphone in the town anywhere. I found that out the hard way last year. I don't know where I was going. But anyway. Yeah, so some canoes. Little bicycle shop. Expedition stuff. I was talking to the owner about 2 weeks ago there. Now we're going to mosey on down to the Black Sheep Inn, the infamous Black Sheep Inn. A lot of really big name bands have played there over the years. The Tragically Hip played there a few times. In this little town of Wakefield. This is a very iconic little town, or historic little town, as you say. It's not as old as my town, but it's like, this is like old stock Canadian territory. What put this town on the map was the logging and the fact that the railroad runs right through. The railroad is no longer in use, but is what it is. So I'm going to mosey my way to the Black Sheep Inn, and I'm going to see if they do jam nights and stuff there too, because you never know what you're going to find in a little town. But this is the part of the Highway 105 as well, so the dreaded Highway 105. And the Gatineau River, the very long Gatineau River, goes all the way down to the Ottawa River, and then the Ottawa River goes down to the St. Lawrence River. Then the St. Lawrence goes out to the ocean. So basically, from the creek at my place, the little Casabashua Creek, with a little bit of portaging, I could basically take a canoe from my place to the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Now, the only problem is it would probably take me a year to do it. It would be a hell of a trip. Old church. There we go. Old brick buildings. Back in the day, everything around here was built in brick. Brick was cheap, number one. But like late 1800s, early 1900s, everything seemed to be built in brick. It was just up in the, it was nothing rotted, right? So like the bricks were that was the material to go to above timber and stuff. But to keep in mind, like I say, that old bridge over there, the old Wakefield Bridge, which had burnt a few times, that thing's been standing for a long time. Now, mind you, it's been invested in a few times to keep it as a tourist attraction. They now have a boardwalk. They didn't have this when I was a kid. That's where the train track was. You can still see the train track on the other side of the road there. Used to dirt bike up and down that thing all the time. Wasn't really supposed to, but we did it anyway. So here's the infamous Black Sheep Inn, the Mouton Noir, which is French for black sheep. And I'm going to go in and I'm just going to, work my mojo and talk to a few people, and then I'm going to head back to Cafe 1870, because I don't know if they do jam nights and stuff here. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a circuit of playing this bar one week, playing that bar the next week, and then whatever. That'd be very cool. I did ask about a gig tonight, so but looks like I'm gonna have to do a bunch of emailing and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go in and chat it up before I yeah. Anyway, there we go.